So I am once again home hiking on the back of my property. And Doggo over there is being a chicken. She doesn't want to get her tootsies wet. Come on, girl. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, she's scared of everything. Scared of her own shadow, I think. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. She got in that cold mountain water and said, nope, not me. Come on, girl. Just listen to that water talking as it comes over those stones, those rocks. So good for the soul. Come on, girl. So I carried her out and put her on that big rock. Now she's got to do something. Come on, let's go this way. Watch that dummy try and go back the other direction. Hey, girl, come here. Come here. What she's doing? That's a city dog for you right there. Come here, girl. Come here. Come on, girl. Come on, this way. Good girl. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, you big chicken. Atta girl, jump. You can do it. Come on. There you go, you clumsy mutt. You did it. Yeah, you did it, girl. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some maintenance on this road. We had a major rain earlier this spring, and it has completely washed out my road here. This is a spring-fed creek. It starts way back at the back of the property, about a quarter mile away. And when the end of that pipe gets stopped up, it runs across the top of the road and does this. I'll have to dig the old backhoe and dump truck out and haul some more dirt in and fix this. Just hard to do anything when you're on the road all the time. About a half mile in on the back of the property. There's the start of the spring. Everything is starting to leaf out. A few little flowers here and there. Smells like spring. Here's where we've been digging some dirt for road maintenance. Back of my property is at the end of those trees there. That's all cattle ranch on the other side of us there. This is where my wife and I always wanted to build our house. Half mile off the road. All that was going to be garden there in front of us where we cleared it out. But as life has it, our temporary house up by the road, about 700 feet off the road, has turned into more of a permanent house. And this back here is all growing up. Who knows what we'll do with it. Cumberland Plateau. Tennessee. Here's the old dump truck. Right where it broke down. Something wrong with the fuel supply. And here's the road we built when we bought the property. And driving across here with the backhoe one day while it was a bit soft, more or less crushed that pipe. This is another spring, runs right along the edge of the road. Runs under the road right there and out through that swampy area. So I need to change that tile out, put something a little bit bigger and tougher in there. Love those big hemlocks up there. They're so beautiful. Well, you can tell it's been a while. My old round pin's not showing much use. Many a happy hour spent training horses here though. De-spooking them. Making them where they're just good, solid trail riding critters. Been doing some clearing a little bit. Some grass is starting to come in good. So beautiful down here because you can hear the creek running in the background while you're working with your horses. Big old hemlock trees. And right there's the creek. And you see some more pasture over through there that's starting to come in nicely. Nice and green. But I got a lot more work to do down here. One of those deals where when you've got the money, you don't have the time. When you've got the time, you don't have the money. I'm gonna have to bring the old track hoe over to get some stumps out. Just a little too hard on the backhoe. I love those hemlocks. That's one of the things that sold me on this property when I bought it. That, the spring, and the creek. Other than that, there was nothing but briars and rattlesnakes. What are you so excited about, girl? Huh? What is it? What is it? Huh? What? What are you so excited for? Huh? You like getting out here and playing? Is that what it is? Yeah? You silly girl. Whew, attack of the mutt. Look at the deer tracks. Headed towards the creek. They'd like to come down out of that draw up that way. Right out through that gap in the trees. Down this road to the creek. At the shop having a good time with my grandbabies and kids. That little guy's about 4 years old. And Heidi, my granddaughter. Look at him get it. I got a different one now. She got a boo-boo. She tried to climb the steps at the house and fell down. And another one. I got all kinds of grandbabies. I am a blessed man. This one's a little holly. It was Arabella a minute ago, and Heidi at first. And all the grandsons are out playing on the four-wheelers. Except for the ones that are asleep. Well, I haven't been home yet this year to mow the corral or prune the orchard, or mow it for that matter. Look at that. It's like a hayfield. And I thoroughly enjoy pruning. I find it relaxing. Get this sucker off of here. More of these that are coming up where they shouldn't be. That's looking better. Some of these that are making it a little too dense in the middle of this trimmed out. Yeah, that looks better. Grapevines are starting to bud out here along my old chicken pen. This right here is a hitching rail across the front of the barn. I planted these grapevines to grow up and over the chicken pen to give the chickens a bit of shade when they're outside in the summertime. Of course, I don't have any chickens at the moment. I fed them all to one of the wild raccoons around here before I finally got it where he couldn't get in my pen. But I'll start over whenever I can be home at some point. Pretty good grapes too when they bear. Got a grape arbor here on the top side of my garden. Down through there's the barn and the chicken pen. I pruned these back earlier in the year. They're coming back in a couple spots I don't want them to be. I know it's a bit late in the season for full pruning, but I'm just gonna snip some of this stuff off so it's not putting effort into growing leaves where I don't want, and let all the energy go into those grapes. Look at them, they're loaded. There. And this puts on some really good grapes. There's a clump of gooseberries. I need to get out here and mow around them too. This is a big clump of gooseberries here. Look at them right there. Delicious. I really hate pruning this late in the year, but when you're not home to take care of it when it needs to be done, your peach trees tend to sprout where they don't need to sprout. All these little suckers coming off here don't need to be there. But check it out, loaded with peaches. Oh, here's a dead one. Another dead one. Well, I'm feeling better already. I like a place that's mowed nice and neat. And as you can see, I haven't done any trim work yet, but at least it's mowed and starting to look somewhat presentable. Ah, listen to that. That's the sound of a diesel engine. Doesn't matter whether it's a little bitty teeny tiny Kubota 3-cylinder diesel or a big 600 horsepower Cat or Cummins cruising down the highway. It's still a diesel engine.